More on this, we can cross now to Kyiv and speak with our correspondent, Gulliver Cragg. Gulliver, what more do we know about this incident?
Well, Galatsi, where this happened, is about 20 kilometers from the Ukrainian border, so it's not right up against the border. Some of the other incidents that have happened have really been just on the other side of the Danube. Here it's a bit further away, but it's not the first time that this Romanian town has been struck by a falling Russian drone, in fact. But last time, it was about a month ago, it just landed in the street, didn't do damage to anybody's property or injure any civilians. So this time, of course, it's being treated more severely, and in Ukraine, as usual, there's a chorus of voices, using this to remind Europeans of the threat that Russia really poses to them and calling for more help in protecting their airspace. I haven't yet seen if there was a reaction from Volodymyr Zelensky. Certainly there's been a very strong international reaction, and perhaps most importantly from the Romanian president, Nicu Șordan, who was extremely clear very, very quickly that there was no doubt at all as to where this drone came from. They said, the Romanian authorities, that it was a Russian Gerber type drone, which is a sort of Russian modification of the Iranian Shahed, a bit smaller and a bit cheaper, as I understand it. We might remember, while everybody's talking about an attack on Romanian territory, that recently there have been a lot of incidents where Ukrainian drones that were targeting targets in northern Russia landed on the territory of the Baltics. And both sides in this conflict are using electronic warfare to play havoc with the drone's navigation systems, throw them off course and so on. And this is not a precise instrument in which you can then direct the drone somewhere, precisely, and make sure that it avoids landing on a town or anything. But no one yet has been really speculating about that. What's been happening so far is just condemnation of Russia's ongoing tactics, because of course this campaign is an ongoing campaign against the southern ports in Ukraine, which routinely uses Romanian airspace or flies very, very close to Romanian airspace along the Danube River. And for many months now, Romanian and European authorities have been condemning Russia's tactics in this.
Now, Gulliver, we understand this incident was part of a broader attack targeting Ukraine's Black Sea region. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, it was clearly, again, another part of these regular attacks on the Black Sea region and the ports. The authorities in Odessa region say that there was damage to infrastructure on the Danube ports. There are two major ports on the Danube River in Ukraine, which are right up against the border with Romania, because the river forms the border, Reni and Ismail. They're often under attack. Last night was no exception. What was exceptional about last night, though, was that according to the Ukrainian Navy, 3 commercial ships in the Black Sea were hit. One Turkish, one flying the flag of Vanuatu, the third one I don't know. But according to the Ukrainians, these were absolutely civilian vessels, commercial, and some of the crew members were wounded in that attack on the Black Sea. It's, of course, extremely harmful to the Ukrainian economy whenever shipping in the Black Sea becomes or gets perceived to be more dangerous, because that just increases the costs of it.
Gulliver, thank you so much for that update. That's our correspondent, Gulliver Cragg. They're reporting for us from Kyiv. And